Hello there, welcome to the second episode of Creepy Cool. What do you think of the hat? It's kind of a clue to who we're seeing today. It's not quite right, it's not very accurate, I know, but come on, give me a break, I'm trying. Okay, today we're in Minstead in the New Forest. We're here to see a writer. I'm sure a lot of you know his work, I'm sure a lot of you are fans of his work. We're at a little church here. If you come with me, I'll show you who we're looking at today. Through the gate. So, are you a fan of Sherlock? Do you like Benedict Cumberbatch? I think I'm probably more a sort of Basil Rathbone man myself. Yes, I'm a big fan of Sherlock. We're not at Sherlock's grave. Sherlock isn't a real person, and even if he was, he never dies. If you read the books, Sherlock lives forever, retires to the Sussex Downs where he lives. He must be an immortal. Maybe he's one of the Highlanders. We're at a Sherlock Holmes related grave though. The author of Sherlock Holmes is actually buried here in Minstead somewhere. I don't know exactly where. We're going to find it. I've seen a picture of it. I know it's somewhere under a tree. Follow me. Arthur Conan Doyle was friends with Houdini, who also had an interest in spiritualism. He wanted to believe, but he kind of knew it was all hokum. And he knew that they used magic trickery, the kind of stuff he did, to fool people. One interesting story actually, Arthur Conan Doyle and Houdini had a massive public falling out. They were at a dinner party together and Houdini was telling Arthur Conan Doyle how magic could be used, and he demonstrated to Arthur Conan Doyle using a trick, doing some sleight of hand. And then he said to Arthur Conan Doyle, look, it's just a trick, it's just, I'm just doing it. He did a very sort of Derren Brown thing back then. Now Arthur Conan Doyle was very angry at this and just didn't believe it was a trick. He was convinced Houdini had special powers, and they had a massive falling out. He was very angry that Houdini wouldn't share the secret of the netherworld with him. Very odd. When Houdini died, he made a pact with his wife and said, if there is a chance that I can come back, I'll send you a message. Houdini's wife carried on having seances long after his death, but he never came back. Follow me. I know it's around here somewhere. It's at the back of the churchyard under a tree. Well, that's a tree there, and that's it there, the cross with the rounded bottom. Here it is. Arthur Conan Doyle's grave, right here. Hey look, someone's left a little Sherlock Holmes pipe there. I don't know it's quite the one that Sherlock Holmes used, but then again, this isn't quite the hat that Sherlock Holmes wore, so I'm not complaining. So let's have a look at what it says on the grave. Steel true, blade straight, Arthur Conan Doyle, knight, patriot, physician and man of letters. Very cool. Actually, this is part of an epitaph that's carved into wooden plaques that are kept inside the church, not on display to the public. The final home of Arthur Conan Doyle. As we're here in a sort of homage to Arthur Conan Doyle and spiritualism, maybe we should have a little bit of a séance, see if we can contact the great man. Arthur, can you hear me? Nothing? What was that? I think, oh, it's a horse over there. Okay. Okay, so let's go and have a look at the church, see if there's any chance of seeing these plaques. Probably very unlikely, they're not on show to the public. Another interesting fact about Arthur Conan Doyle was later in life he was part of a fraudulent team who tried to fool scientists with a fake fossil. Allegedly he did this because he was angry with the scientists disproving spiritualism. Very weird. Okay, shall we go round on the path? Maybe we should. We shouldn't be walking over the dead, as fun as that might be. We're going to go into the church. I think I'm going to take off the Sherlock Holmes hat now. I think I've had enough of looking the fool. Let's go inside and see who's inside, see if there's any chance at seeing these plaques. Normal glasses. Well, this might be as far as we've come. Should we try the door? Oh, it's open. Let's have a look. We're inside the church. This is where they keep the plaques for Arthur Conan Doyle and his wife, but they're not on show to the public, so God knows where they are. doubt we're going to find them. But it's quite a cute little church if you have a look around, if you like that sort of thing. I don't think I'm going to stay in here too long and search for them. I'm not going to pillage a church. I don't want to suffer the wrath of God. So let's leave. I think I've done enough Indiana Jonesing for one day. Ooh, that gave me the shivers. Not a normal place for me to hang out, that. So thank you again for joining us for Creepy Call. We'll be back in soon, hopefully. And we'll be showing you more greys, more creepy things, more oddities in the area. Thanks a lot. Bye.